what's even... Is this food? No, it's not food. It's... Oh, I don't know if I should... Do you want me to... Should I open this on cam?
You can open it on cam.
Let's see. It's 2 things. Okay. This, I feel like you got this from Germany. This is definitely something you got from Germany, because this is the same wrapping I have. Alright. It's giving... Okay, many layers.
So many layers.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, we're gonna have to speed this up.
Okay. Nice little teddy bear. Love Berlin. Very cute. Very cute, very sweet. Wait, is this mine? I thought this is I thought this in your bag, magazine. Do you know what I was do you know what I was thinking, yeah? This is mine. Alright, cool. Thank you very much. Do you know what I was thinking, I know I saw them in a bag, but I was like, I don't remember which bag I put them in. That makes so much sense. What bag did you find them in?
I think in my suitcase. Or in just my backpack.
Oh, from when I was overweight.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a heavy packer, guys. He's a heavy packer.
Do you know what, yeah? I am. And I think it's, I'm criminal because I'm kind of hypocritical. Because I'll be telling some people that they need to stop overpacking. But I've got a question for you today. I've been watching this show called Reasonable Doubt. I was watching season 2 today. There was a situation. So, there's been a murder.
Yeah.
Self-defense. Well, they're still figuring out. But essentially, you get a phone call from your best friend. I've killed my husband. He's dead. All right. She's gone to jail now.
Yeah.
There's a collection of you. 2 of her close friends and her cousin.
Yeah.
They've said bail is 100K. They've seized her assets. She was married to a professional NFL player. So she has P's, but accounts are frozen. You're trying to raise the money for her bail. You don't have enough. Let's say you're 100K short of her bail. One of these people was in a situation. They asked their husband, let's put our house up to pay bail. What would you do in that situation? Are you going to put your house up, potentially as collateral?
Is this to free my wife?
No, this is to free your cousin or your friend. Bear in mind, her husband said to her, I can't do this. This is for my family. As much as I love you, babes, this is our family. We can't risk our home.
Is it like first cousin?
Yeah.
How close? Is it like best friend?
Honestly, they're very close. Like, so much so that the one that's committed murder said that she has the rights to take care of her children. If any of you guys are going to watch this show, I'm very sorry. I'm spoiled.
We'll put a spoiler warning before we start it.
But yeah. And
I guess if they're that related to me or...
Really?
Maybe... What type of house do they have? Big house?
No, they got a nice house, yeah. The house is what... We've only seen the living room, but it looks like a nice house.
Maybe not then.
What do you mean, maybe? What if it was like a what?
If you live in like a studio apartment...
It's not going to be worth... It has to be worth at least 100K, bro. Actually, studio apartment could be worth 100K.
In London, that's worth 100K.
Fair. But I just thought, now that's crazy to ask. It's crazy to ask for somebody to part with... She didn't ask them to, though. But for you to go out of your way to be like... It's a very selfless act. I don't know if I could do it. I don't know if I could do it personally. Thank you for this, by the way. This actually really surprised me. But yeah, that's it from today. All right, let's get into it. Roll call. Who we got today?
Elias.
Moiwa, and we're in the hoop. It's just the 2 of us, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. We've been away for we've been away for a little while. I think we should also let you know. Episodes are probably going to be coming out every 2 weeks. No, every other week. Now, I think. Just for a little while, trying it out a little something, kind of get something going with the rest of the guys. So we'll see how that goes. But me and Elias did go away. We took a little trip. NBA Europe was last week. And we were privileged enough to find ourselves in some nice seats.
We were.
Some very, very nice seats. We do have a vlog coming out next week. Fingers crossed. There was some technical challenges. You know, editing is not easy. So, but I guess I wanted to ask you, what was because we went to NBA Europe 2 years ago in France. I wanted to ask you, what was the biggest differences you felt like this game compared to that one?
I think the crowd's atmosphere, but I think that also came from France being German. But other than that, I think we saw two bigger teams like in their respective like rebuilds.
True.
Compared to what we saw last time. Because last time we saw the Tank and Nets.
And the Cavaliers.
And the Cavs who were starting their rebuild, so they weren't quite there yet.
Yeah, they had just got Donovan Mitchell. I feel like they had injuries. Did they have? Did they have Mobley that year? I don't think he played. No, Mobley didn't play
that game at least.
Yeah. They had a lot of injuries actually that game.
Yeah, I think it's the next season where they took that leap.
They
went like 65 wins, or whatever.
I 100% agree. I think we probably got a really good look at what like actual like NBA game over there in the States would actually be like in terms of atmosphere.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Like even from the first quarter, they were screaming defense, which was mad.
They were on it.
It was mad. There was an American guy that was swearing at the refs. To our right behind us, he was saying, "What's the refs doing?" There was another guy I saw. There was a lot of Magic fans in the house. There were a lot of Magic fans in the house.
France fans.
Yeah, Dirk was there. Dirk got a lot of love as well.
Football players, celebrities.
Yeah, Muller was there. I think what was the other guy? Hummels? Was it Hummels?
Yeah, Matt Hummels. Jurgen Klopp.
Yeah.
Was there.
Jurgen got a lot of love actually.
Angel Reese was there.
Angel Reese was there. For those, Satu was there with her sister as well. I forget her sister's name. Chai. But the Sabali sisters were there. It was nice, man. It was very, very nice. Like I would definitely say, I've all experiences. It felt like, this is we blended in perfectly. Do you know what I mean? I was biased. I was ready to scream my head off. We had these little fans that we had. It was incredible. It was incredible. It was incredible. You guys definitely look forward to the vlog. It's gonna come out probably after this, to be honest with you. So stay tuned in. We're gonna enjoy a little bit of Germany with us. Overall, trip was great. We it was my birthday. Thank you everybody for the happy birthdays. Appreciate you.
30th birthday.
Okay, say no more. Yeah, had a blast. I was felt a lot of love, and then the NBA game we just capped it all off, man. It was a special time. But now we got a lot back in. We got a lot back in on the season. All-Star break is approaching.
It is.
Trade deadline
our starters are confirmed.
Trade deadline is approaching. But we'll start with All-Star. Any surprises you feel like in the starters?
Who we got in the West? We have
Jokic,
Steph, Wemby,
and Shea. Those are the five.
The only one I'm hearing the arguments for is Steph and Ant.
Yeah, I've heard Steph and Ant.
And that's the only ones I've heard people arguing.
I've heard KD as well.
To be fair, Wemby only made it in because he had the most fan votes. It was between Wemby and Ant, and I think Denny Advia.
Really? Yeah. Denny's definitely gonna get in terms of for first time.
Yeah.
I hope so. I think this year we're looking to get at least. Actually, every year we have quite a few, at least one or two first years. I think Jamal Murray. This is his year.
Yeah, it has to be.
For sure, this is Jamal Murray's year.
The narrative of Jokic in the play for All-Star comes to an end.
Yeah.
We all know Jamal Murray's been an All-Star.
This year, for 100%. This year, without a doubt, he's shown it in a myriad of ways. But I'm thinking, Jokic might be injured for the game, no?
No, I think he's coming back in Jan, so he should be back for the game.
Okay.
But also, Team International versus Europe versus let's talk about the East first.
Okay, the East, we had Giannis.
Yep. Jalen
Brunson, Jalen Brown, Tyrese Maxey.
Yep.
And Kate Cunningham.
Yep.
Those are the five. To be honest, I don't think anybody else in the East is really. I think there was, other than Giannis, I think, who was it? There was one other name.
Someone's floating around.
I'm drawing a blank. Not Jalen Johnson. Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell would have been the other one. Because what he's been doing for the Cavs this year has been very, very nice. But I feel like it's hard to kind of to take Giannis over.
Yeah.
It's hard to not take this. Yeah. So I think the starters, there's no complaints from me in the starters. I don't think anybody got snubbed as such. Maybe Ant, you could say, but I think Steph is even though he's on a bad team right now, you can't argue with the year that he's having.
I mean, it's gonna become a worse team, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
We could.
But it's
make some trades.
I heard what's his name? Kendrick Perkins said, "Do your job."
Yeah, do your job.
But I think in terms of international, they have the best internationals have already made it.
So in the swap is literally Steph joins the team and Giannis joins
The other team. Now the question is, who else is gonna come along?
But I think they're doing the format like last year, so it's gonna be 4 teams.
Yeah, 4 teams. 4. I don't know if they're still doing like a. It was the Rising Stars. There was a Rising Stars team last year.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're doing a Rising Stars team.
They are.
I think it's gonna be just 4 all-star teams themselves, and then we'll just 1 international team, which kind of, to some degree, kind of puts the international team at some sort of a disadvantage. But I guess they only have to.
Yeah, it's 2 USA, 1 world. We're gonna find out in a second about the rest.
2 USA, 1 world. Then it must be Rising Stars again.
Doesn't say.
Maybe they're gonna surprise us with like a legacy team.
A, B, C. Team A will play Team B in Game 1. The winning team from Game 1 will take on Team C in Game 2, followed by the losing team of Game 1 meeting Team C in Game 3. Yeah. After 3 games, the top 2 teams by record will advance to face each other in a championship game, Game 4. If all 3 teams have a 1-on-1 record after Game 3, the tiebreak will be points differential, and each team's 2.
Oh, so there's only going to be games. So I thought there's only going to be 3 teams then.
It is, 3 teams, 2 USA,
1 world. That's not
too bad.
I guess that's kind of fair, because I was seeing the argument. What
I was going to say, that will push as well the USA people to care slightly, because Wemby's already saying, if you're not taking this seriously, you're getting dunked on.
That's what he's been saying.
Like, well, he just said, I hope I can make these guys take it seriously.
Wow.
We know Giannis takes it seriously every single year.
The 2 of them playing together is going to be them, and that team is going to be big,
that
bro.
With Jokic,
that team is going to be big.
It's going to be, and they're going to probably add Jamal Murray, Denny Advia, and then they'll have only 1 more spot ready for international.
Who else is international? Siakam's not the greatest of years. Who else is there that's international? Is Cat going to play for the Dominican Republic?
To be fair, Donovan Mitchell said he wants to play for Panama.
Guy needs to rest, man. Though there's an argument, but he's never. I feel like you have to have at least played for your country internationally.
No, but I think if he hasn't played for the US, it's like in football. If you don't play for England after a while, you're allowed to switch allegiance.
But I guess does the All-Star is the All-Star game? I'm trying to think in terms of like, is it official? Do you know what I mean? In terms of like, with the FA, if you go and play for another team, like there's rules in which you can't shift. Do you know what I mean? But if it's All-Star game, it's like guys can flip flop. Okay, this year I want to represent. That year I don't want to.
Like, I guess you mean. I get what you mean. Like if you do this at the Olympics, are you going to represent now?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because if they call him up to play for Team USA, I'm sure he's going to be like, yeah, I played for Panama at All-Star, but really and truly, I'm American. Do you know what I mean? So
we'll find out.
Yeah, I think maybe Lowry marketing. Maybe he's had a good year.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else has had a good year. There might be somebody I'm missing. Oh, Franz. I'm hoping Franz gets in. I don't know because he had an injury and he's just come back, but he needs to make a push. I don't know, man. I thought this was going to be the year, but injuries did what they did. I think when we last spoke about this on the pod, I think Robin said that the American team is going to get wiped. That they stand no chance. What do you think?
I was just about to say Cats International, but did we say that?
Yeah.
What did you say?
Did you think the US has a chance? Or do you think the internationals were just the dominance? Because essentially they have 3 MVPs.
I think...
No. Am I mugging? Shea.
Jokic. I mean,
Shea. They only have 2. They only have 2.
Got 3.
Who's the third?
Giannis.
Yeah, Giannis. Oh, yes, they have 3.
Shea.
Let me not doubt myself. Yes, they have 3.
I think if you'd done this last year, you'd probably got more care out of the older guys. I think this year, we really are in the twilight years of like, at any moment, LeBron is basically...
LeBron doesn't need to get in this game.
This man is mentally on holiday.
He doesn't need to get in this game.
Probably he has 16 games of the season.
But the thing is, I'm still seeing highlights of him every week, bro.
Yeah.
Every week he's still dunking the balls. It's like, he's gifted is all I can say. He definitely... If the fans didn't vote him in to be a starter, though, do you think he'll make it in? But, so you think the older guys won't really care that much. But then...
I think who you group them... If you group like the Stephs, the KDs, and all that, I think you're going to get some sort of chemistry which will work. But I guess time will tell.
Yeah, time will tell.
I think, though, after this game, they're going to go back probably next year to the regular format
East
again.
v West. Yeah, I think they've done enough trying to tinker. And I think East v West... Just keep it simple.
I think also just not as many ad breaks this year would be great.
Yeah.
Last year I heard Kevin Hart, Shaq, a bit too much.
Yeah, it was.
It was a bit too much.
They had us though. We was there the first game. We enjoyed the first game, and then it just
after that it became a bit easy.
Just became so predictable as to what was gonna happen. It wasn't
It
as
still
much
was
fun.
basically them not caring after a while.
It was, but KD was saying Steph broke the game. He said Steph and Dame, they broke the game when them man pulling up from half court.
Yeah,
they ruined it. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I don't know who ruined it.
I don't think they ruined the game because everyone can shoot a free, but no one's gonna make a free.
Yeah, but these guys are pulling up from half court, bro.
Yeah, that's specimens.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't agree with him that they broke it, but I do think
they changed it.
They definitely changed it. Because the fun thing about I think All-Star was like the dunks, like the way the game is played now, just in general, is a lot more spacing. It's not paint dominated, so it's like
there is so much more space to dunk, though.
Yeah, there is so much more space to dunk. Though guys are doing whatever.
No one wants to end up as the highlight.
But it's an All-Star game.
Yeah, but no one wants to be dunked on.
It's like it's not that serious. Nobody's gonna get. Well, actually, Steph is to blame. I'm remembering him lying down for Giannis to dunk over him. I'm remembering. Maybe Steph is to blame.
But Steph done his business in what was it? All-Star game 2021.
He did.
That third quarter, I always remember that watching.
He did. He went off.
Just anything and everything.
Fair. I guess maybe we just accept that it's a broken. Go on.
Things like that can never happen again because right now, obviously, you get 12 minutes. You can't set no records.
To be honest, I have a thing with the NBA and some of these rules that they've been putting in, things that they've been changing. I think these next 5 to 6 seasons, unless I don't know when their next the CBA is next up or when. Actually, I don't know. Maybe they can change the load management rule at any time. Maybe next season. But that 65 game rule, I think they're doing a lot of things that are going to mess up the history books for some of these players going forward, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because I think, like Jokic, for example, I think if he misses, like you said, he's coming back soon. But if he misses like another week stretch of basketball, he can't win MVP. He can't win He can't get All NBA. And it's like the guy's been averaging a 30-point triple-double pretty much.
I think the MVP thing isn't too bad because obviously he's not like he's one of the top 3 players in the league. Like
yeah.
But I think the All NBA thing, like imagine looking back in his career and be like, he only has 5. He can't be that good.
And he had 3 MVPs.
Yeah.
Do you know, like it doesn't make any sense. Like and the fact that it affects these guys' money as well.
Yeah.
There's just, I know why it was put in.
Yeah.
Like Kawhi, Joel, and Embiid, I know why it was put in, but there's a way it's gonna ruin.
Your Russian players back from injury now. They're like, I need to make it. I need to get my money.
And it's just, I think it's just gonna skew the way we look at certain players. Because. Yeah, imagine. Actually, no. LeBron has been very, very healthy for most of his career. But I'm trying to think of. Let me think of a star that wasn't as healthy.
Steph.
Yeah, for example, even like Steph, like there would have been certain years where maybe he'd have less All NBAs. You know what I mean? And it's, I don't know if that's fair to the current players or players to come.
I mean, Giannis right now as well.
Yeah,
like, this man's probably in his prime.
Do you know what I mean? And like,
gonna look at it,
and he might miss All NBA this season. I think if he misses a couple more games, and it's like. It's not giving an accurate representation of how dominant these guys were throughout the year.
Yeah.
And okay, people want to say, back in the old day, these guys played more cool, but I'm sure they also missed games. Yeah. You know, so I think that has to be figured out. Same with what you were saying about All-Star, like some of these records now may never have a chance to be broken again. Yeah. Because it's like you've played one quarter and then you played another quarter. And I guess it makes me question how important is history to sports in general.
One thing they're after now, though.
What do you mean, history?
No, it's just
money.
If it brings money, they do it that way.
Yeah, but then I guess my thing is money is temporary, no? Or in terms of like they're gonna die at some point. They're not gonna be able to spend all of the money some of them might be able to spend all the money. But the thing about playing for history is like their name is there forever. You know what I mean? Like Kareem's name is there forever. Bill Russell's name is there forever. Like some of these guys, they won't get to have that. Like. And I think that's a shame, and that's something that needs to be figured out. I think it's definitely something that needs to be figured out because, especially because, like fans and people's memories, like we remember what happened in the moment, and then we remember, okay, we go and look and search, okay, what did this guy actually do? There's gonna be like a 12-year-old now growing up watching Giannis, looking at him and thinking, oh, Giannis is sick. And then when he gets to like 25, he's going to be like, oh, he only did this and this. Do you know what I mean?
It's going to be like the meme. You have no idea how good prime Tim Duncan was.
Do you know what I mean? So they definitely have to figure something out there because something is definitely broken. But in terms of All-Star, I'm just looking forward to seeing what will be. Mm-hmm. I'm just looking forward I'm happy that when we brought the smoke last year, though, he did bring the smoke last year. It was just...
He didn't manage to make all defensive, did he?
I don't think he made enough. I don't think...
things like that.
Yeah, he's going to be, like... For DPOI as well, he's going to be... Like, it's going to be tough for him as well, so...
There might be no defensive things on his resume by year 3, and we're like...
But every time he's played, he's changing guys' shots. He's blocking all like...
To be fair, he finally didn't get a block against the Rockets. The streak is broken for it again.
There we go. That Rockets team is different, though. So it's I don't know. I think there's definitely... For me, it's something that I've looked at and I'm just like, yeah, money's cool and all, but I'm thinking, is there really an incentive for winning or for dominance now if you're going to give us this 65 games? And in terms of All-Star, I think the internationals will bring it. It'll be interesting to see how it goes from there. But anywho, I think it's time. Elias, what's going on in San Francisco?
Jimmy Butler's ACL went kapoof against the Heat.
Yeah.
Podziemski pass.
You blaming Podziemski?
No. Not yet. Which has led to, him and Steph, 70 games played. Or was it like 68 games played, 70% win rate? Like, we were on pace.
Yeah, you guys were getting it back together.
We were finally getting some form.
I think Al Horford came back, Milton came back. Second unit was coming together well. They seem to be finding their feet around Jimmy. Yeah.
But no, I mean, it's one of those things like, what can you do? What can you do?
I was even hearing reports that even before, I don't know if it's because of the ACL or before the ACL, that the guys were thinking that next year Jimmy's going to be gone from the team, that they want to trade him. That's a bit surprising, though. Yeah.
Nah, we'll see what happens.
I think it's very surprising that like they're ready to move off of him. So
I'm already seeing in people's trade finance with Giannis.
Jimmy Butler is not that valuable.
It's not the Jimmy Butler, it's the picks that come with it. An unprotected first round pick for 2032.
But if you get Giannis, how bad are you going to be in 2032? Actually,
he would be...
Fair enough, that's 6 years.
Yeah, he would be like 37.
Yeah, 6 years from now, fair enough. 37, he doesn't have...
He's either going to be doing Bron things where he's going to be still taking over the game, or he's going to be dwindling down and retiring. And we take Thanasis.
The carrier.
But no, I think we're going to be fine. We're going to make a trade.
A trade for what?
You'll see. Jonathan Kuminga got his first start after 16 DMPs.
Yeah, he got 20 and 5 in 21 minutes, something like that, which is good. It's good. It's good stuff. But you already know my opinion. There's a conversation we need to have about Steve Kerr and whether or not he actually knows what he's doing, bro. Because I don't understand how at the beginning of the year, JK is playing. That first game is looking like it makes sense. He's brought in, he's doing this, he's doing that. I'm hearing Draymond Green saying he's an excellent professional, like he's training hard, he's working hard, he's doing this, he's doing that. And you don't play the guy. So I'm trying to think, has Jonathan Kuminga done something to grieve Steve Kerr? Do you know what I mean? Because if it's, you can't tell me you guys don't need size. You can't tell me you don't need athleticism. You can't, okay, maybe he likes to have the ball a lot, maybe he takes a couple of bad shots, cool. But when Steph is on the floor, he seems to know how to give the ball up. Yeah. There's question marks, okay, he can't play with Draymond, Cool, I hear it, but his shooting is improving, that he can be, at least this year from what we saw with Flashes, his shooting was improving. So, what I've been hearing is that you need to play him, to be honest, right? Right now, you need to boost his stock. Yeah. Because you've been...
Well, apparently no one actually wants to trade for him right now.
I don't know if that's true. It's just who can trade for him right now.
It depends. Where do you see his ceiling? That's what a team has to say to themselves.
The teams I see that could afford to take a risk on him, the Nets.
I'm about to say that exact team. The Pelicans might as well.
But they already have guys in that position. They got Herb Jones. They got Trey Murphy, they got Zion, they like what they have in Fears and in Queen. So Jake, it doesn't make sense to get Jonathan Kuminga.
There's a team out east that could play with him for a bit.
Charlotte Hornets could do with him, but then they have a nice little trio over there, and Miles Bridges is already making sense. So
they got that high flyer.
Yeah, so they're already the team that's making sense. Could Detroit do with him? No.
Nah.
The Raptors maybe, but the Raptors already have guys that are already in that kind of shape. I'm trying to think. The Suns could maybe use him, and then give the Warriors Jalen Green. That could be nice. Jalen Green just getting passed around, but that would be nice. Like in terms of, I think he could fit that system well, and I think he could work nicely with Book, and work in that. Yeah, I think that could be a decent pairing in terms of the Suns. It's just with Jimmy Butler gone now, I don't see a future for the Warriors. I'll be real. Like, I don't. You say you're gonna make the playoffs. As much as I love Steph, Draymond Green is not the 20-point per game scorer.
Yeah, I mean the playoff dream is kind of dying.
Yeah, it's dying, and it's like,
just if you could just be a temp seed, make the play and let's go on a fairy tale run
and then call it quit. Yeah.
At this point, we're basically in two situations. There's two careers going to waste right now, Giannis and Steph.
Bro, it's peak, man.
How do you fix that? You bring one of them to one of each other.
The league does not want that. Actually,
the league, Steph could run for another 2 years.
The league might do it. It would be nice to see. It would be nice to see how it would work. I don't know if Steve Kerr is the coach for that though.
It ain't Doc Rivers.
Oh, definitely not Doc Rivers.
It's not Doc Rivers.
Definitely not Doc Rivers.
It's not Doc.
The question, I just, yeah.
Yeah, Doc needs to. I think Doc's time is up there soon.
I'm surprised he still has the job at the beginning of the season, bro. I'm surprised. But I think there's two things that kind of that this situation makes me think of. Number one, it kind of makes me think about what Paul and Kelvin were going on about last week, or however many weeks ago it was about Jason Tatum and Jason Tatum's value. And I'm like, you're seeing guys right now, you're seeing it with Steph and you're seeing with Giannis, where it's like elite players playing at a very, very high level, right? But their supporting cast, the team around them, isn't enough. Do you know what I mean? And it's like the sum of their parts. If you look at the names, you're like, oh, this guy, but it's not enough. And then the reason I say it's similar-esque to the Jason Tatum thing is the Celtics still as Joe Mazzulla is an excellent coach, but in terms of pieces, they have pieces that complement Jaylen Brown exceptionally well. Do you know what I mean? So it's like the pieces that are in Golden State, the pieces that are in Milwaukee, they don't necessarily fit these guys exceptionally well. In the Warriors one, a bit more, there's guys that fit Steph's, they do. There's a bit more guys that fit. But it's like, some of it was heavily dependent on having a second guy that can actually produce decently. Like Steph has always had, whenever Steph has been successful, he's always had somebody next to him that can produce. Whether that be KD, whether that be Clay, whether that be whoever. Mainly those two. Like he's always had somebody that can at least bear some of the offensive load when he needs to go to the bench. And without that, and then in the honest situation, it's not even necessary he needs. No, every team. I don't know if it needs somebody to bear the offensive load. I don't actually know what the solution is for Milwaukee, to be honest, because I thought Miles Turner was going to be 20 and 10. That's what I thought we were getting with Miles Turner, but it looks like that's not what they got.
No. And 12 and 2.
Yeah, so it's. The supporting cast is incredibly important. And I think we're seeing that more and more this year of like how important depth is. And if your team isn't deep, there isn't much of a future for you. There isn't much of a future for you. No matter how good your star player is, if the surrounding players around him aren't supported in any capacity, it's a dud. It's a dud. It's a mute point. On trades though, back on trades. Do you think the organizations are scared to trade? I've been hearing chat that like everybody's afraid to make a trade. Everybody's afraid to make a move.
I feel like this is more the CBA fault. It's a cost thing now.
Ruin our league, man.
CJ.
Ruining our league, man. Yeah, he's the one that keeps on getting traded. Because it doesn't.
Grant Williams.
I just. It's not even that I necessarily I want to see loads of trades happen, but it's like at this point in like with the market being open, you would expect to have seen more than just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's either you make a big trade, it doesn't work out, then you're just screwed, or you just hope that the pieces you've drafted in work. Which I know that's the main goal of basketball. Obviously, you just want your pieces to work, but a trade or two that never hurts.
It never hurts. And I'm trying to think like, has trading well, has what that looks like changed now? Do you know what I mean? In terms of like, does trading well mean that as soon as you've made the trade, you now have to be a contender? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's like, if I look at
kind of like the OKC Alex Caruso trade.
That's what I'm saying. If you look at that trade, if you look at the Rockets trade for I don't know the Rockets. Yeah, if you look at the Rockets trade for Kevin Durant, though that was in the off season.
I guess in a way, our trade for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, your trade for Jimmy Butler. Like it's like all of these. Everybody's trying to go for the knockout punch.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And it's like maybe it's not the knockout that you need. Or even the Desmond Bain trade to the Magic is like. I feel like there's slight adjustments that teams should also be willing to make. That maybe you don't get the championship, but you get a better picture of this complements our team better, and we can go in this direction. Do you know what I mean? Kind of like what Toronto did with BI. I don't necessarily know if they thought BI was going to be the missing piece to get them all the way to the championship, but from what it seems, BI has been a great force for them in the mid range and in the half court, as well as he's allowed for Scotty Barnes and all these other guys to kind of flourish again in a different way. And I think I don't know, there needs to be more value shed on like, let's just take small steps. Do you know what I mean? Let's just take small steps. It doesn't have to be a knockout punch every single time. Because I think that's the reason why like guys like Anthony Davis or Michael Porter Jr., who else? Who else is on the trading block right now? LaMelo, Ja. Like that's why actually I don't think LaMelo's. I think they like what they have in Charlotte. I don't think
I
they're moving
saw
LaMelo.
the tweet the other day that Ja now wants to stay. I don't know if it was a meme account or not, but I just quickly scrolled past it.
Ja said he's loyal. I saw that he said he's loyal. He said I've got the Memphis tatted on my back, but he made an impact in their London game. He changed it. Like though I'll be honest, in Berlin we almost lost to them without Ja. And so
20 at one point.
Yeah, and so in London, Ja just seemed that extra 20 points that they needed to. He came in and he could provide that in an abundance.
I see you needed just 3 days rest, Ja.
Yeah.
Couldn't come back 3 days earlier.
But I think he's valuable. Ja is valuable, but it's that thing again of like Miami's open, but I don't see him fitting in Miami. Do you know what I mean?
I think also people aren't trading. I think people, as you said, people aren't looking to trade superstars anymore. I think they're looking to trade just really valuable role players. I think trading the superstar has too much jeopardy.
You have to they cost too much.
Yeah.
They cost you, like having to match the salaries, like you said with the CBA. It's like I give you, okay, cool, you have the superstar, but then what's left for him to play with? And it's tough. It's tough. So like, even that, I think that's even like with Michael Porter Jr. I think his contract is expiring. I think end of this season. So his contract is actually something that people should look to pick up. But I think it's that extension that he's probably going to be worth next year. That's like,
It's like, are you gonna?
Am I willing to pay?
That?
He's
you gonna let him move on?
He's auditioning to be worth it. He's auditioning to be.
We saw. Do you see the next score last night?
Did he play?
Yeah, exactly. Showing his value.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they don't want him to play. Like, Nets fans are saying, "Listen, stop playing this guy because he's ruining their chances to get a high draft pick." And I hear it.
Green for me.
I hear it, but it's like, I guess you know what? I just thought Detroit could do with him actually. They've been struggling with shooting. Get rid of Ashton Tobias is like,
I feel like the Magic are kind of struggling with shooting.
We are struggling with shooting, but I don't want to tinker too much with what we have going on there.
I would tinker.
You would think, don't. I saw somebody saying that we should go for Dennis Schroeder. I don't know what's. Yes, how can we forget Sacramento Kings for Jonathan Kuminga? But if they're doing the Sacramento Kings thing, Zach LaVine, I think Zach LaVine to the Warriors isn't mad though.
It's not bad, but it's also,
Zach LaVine
doesn't really bring winning culture.
You have the winning culture. You guys are not looking for winning culture.
I know, but
You guys have. You just need somebody that can play, bro, and score, and maybe play some defense.
I mean, it's not his fault, but that is like a serial loser. It's not his fault though. Like he's a good, really good player. He had that spell in like 2021 to like 23 where he was playing at all-star level. Basically,
Injuries have done Zach a bit dirty, and also teams like that Bulls team was meant to be something.
That Lonzo injury changed.
That Lonzo injury changed everything for them. Changed everything, and then since then, it hasn't been good. They rebuilt the Bulls in Sacramento.
Yeah.
And Russ is the one that seems to be getting the most love, like from that situation. Russ is the one that's like, oh,
he's balling out right now. People are saying trade him to a team that's contending.
No, the thing is, I wouldn't do that.
Just let him be Russ.
Yeah, let him be Russ. Let him have that team, bro. Let him just have Sac. Let him vibe out in Sacramento. It's tough, man. Yeah, actually, it's tough. This whole trading business, I wouldn't. Being a GM right now is it's a difficult job. Do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh, it's easy. Just trade Jonathan Kuminga to X place and like it will make sense."
Yeah,
but it's.
Who would you guys trade?
If I was who?
I was talking to the camera.
Yeah, fair enough. I know you was. But give me. Let me see what I can cook up. Give me a player and I'll try to trade him. The money's not going to match. I haven't got any notebooks here to make the money match. But I'm just going to go off based on what
you to trade
value for value.
Brandon Pajemski for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay, I can't do that. That one I can't do that. I can trade probably Brandon Pajemski, Jonathan Kuminga, first round. Maybe post. I could get you Giannis and Gary Trent, maybe. Actually, maybe not Gary Trent.
But Giannis, you're including Giannis in this trade.
Yeah,
the contracts are doing up that.
That's what I said. A couple of firsts.
For that, you need to put Jimmy in the trade.
I don't believe in these trading guys that are injured. I'm seeing guys that still want to trade that. That doesn't make.
You've seen the Bucks do it to Dame. They looked him in the eye and said bye.
Yeah, but that was in the off season though. That's a bit mid season. It's a bit like
we're trying to win.
I hear it.
It's not our fault.
It's not his fault either.
Yeah,
it's not his fault either. It's just it's messy. It's messy is what I think it's not what it should be. It's definitely not what it should be. Guys deserve more than that.
A bit more respect.
I do hope we get some moves though before that. I think trade deadline is maybe second week of Feb, or is it March? One of the two. So I'm expecting. No, trade deadline is usually before All-Star break.
Yeah, like the 8th of Feb.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm expecting at least one deal to be done. I'm definitely expecting at least. I think Jonathan Kuminga will definitely be gone. That's really about it. I think he's the only one that I could be certain of that will be moved. The rest of them,
yeah, no. I think there will be one trade that makes time stop for like half an hour and you go, oh my.
Nah.
It ain't gonna be Jonathan Kuminga trade.
They spoiled us last year, man. That Luka and AD nonsense.
They're waking up to that.
They spoiled us, man.
I was so confused.
They spoiled us. We've got to talk about the East. We've got to talk about the Giants in the city. No, not City of Brotherly Love. That's Philadelphia. The Knicks.
The New York Knicks.
Jalen Brunson's the captain.
The captain.
Call for the players only meeting. They were on I think they lost 9. I think they were like.
It's 9-2.
Yeah.
Well, 2-9, I guess. They've won 2, lost 9, in the last 11.
Since the NBA Cup, seems like they've just been going. I think they got blown up by Dallas with no AD. I didn't even I was watching that game a little bit. I was thinking I didn't even know some of the guys that were playing for Dallas. Guys on 2-way contracts. I'm seeing Clay hooping out there with guys that. No offense to you guys, but I'm just like.
The Warriors beat them as well, pretty convincingly. I'm hearing people blame Mike Brown. Trying to be too buddy instead of coaching.
What does that mean?
Apparently the Knicks didn't like him dapping up Draymond.
That's why you lost the game. Draymond gave him a hug though.
Yeah, apparently they ain't like that. They need to remember though that he won a championship with this man.
It's just not that deep. Like it's actually just not that deep. Like I think I've been hearing that he's defensively that has been their struggle this season, right? and like with Tom Thibodeau, that was never an issue. But I'm thinking Mike Brown, as we know, he's a defensive-minded coach. Like he was defensive. I think he was a defensive.
Our defensive
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was your defensive coordinator. And it's like the Warriors always had a very, very good defense. You know what I mean? So, and as we know, defense is all effort.
Yep.
So, how much of the coach can we? How much of like his coaching can we really hold responsible? Do you know what I mean? I guess yes, they're playing more guys now.
Yeah, people are getting rested.
So more guys are getting play. So is it that? I guess what you just want to burn out Bridges and OG and Mitchell, and then leave the rest because you know Jalen Brunson is not a plus defender.
No.
Neither is Cat. So Cat is not a plus defender. You put him in open space, he's the same as Rudy Gobert. It's the same as Rudy Gobert. I've been seeing loads of like.
Rudy's DPOY right now.
There you go. I've been seeing like little clips on YouTube of like Jeff Teague trolling Cat. Like he didn't want the smoke from DeMarcus Cousins, etc. Yeah, but anyway. Let me know. So the buddy thing, I'm not here for it, bro. Because at the beginning of the season, we weren't saying all of that. At the beginning of the season, when they're producing results, I'm thinking maybe it's a complacency issue.
Yeah.
You know, like we won the cup, and they took a little bit of their foot off. They took their foot off the gas just a couple inches, and now the rest of the league is on them.
I think we have to say they should be very grateful they're in the East and not the West.
Oh, for sure.
They would be probably still in the 10th seed right now.
It's. Let me even check. We'll see what the standards are saying.
Yeah, I think 8th in the West is like 4th in the East.
It's wild. It's wild stuff.
When was the last time the East was good? Like better than the West?
When was the last time the East was better? I don't know if.
I don't think I was watching basketball.
The last time the East was better.
Because you had LeBron in the East, but that was it.
No, but they were good teams. LeBron just. Actually, other than the
Maybe
Raptors.
Toronto, yeah. Indiana was up and coming, but they didn't sustain
Maybe when LeBron was in when LeBron was in Miami,
yeah,
you had the Celtics, the big three Celtics.
I guess
you had
Dwight still there in Orlando.
You had the Bulls. No, Dwight wasn't there. Dwight wasn't in Orlando then. You had the Bulls with Derrick Rose.
That's what it was because he stopped LeBron from seeing Kobe in the final.
That was when he was in Cleveland.
Or was that Cleveland? Oh, it was Cleveland.
You had the Bulls, Celtics. You had the Pacers-ish. They were kind of forming themselves before George then. So maybe in Miami was the Heat was probably the last time they were. But then the West End, I know the West End was peak.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Dwight, Dirk. Yeah, it was.
Dirk.
The East has always been a special place. So they're 26 and 18. Yeah, in the West they'd be like 6th or 5th. Because the Lakers are 26 and 16 right now.
And the thing is, they'll play more West teams as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's dark. It's dark.
They're gonna be able to survive.
All I can say right now for them is, I guess they won against the Nets. They beat them, but it's.
I mean, yeah, I would expect you to beat the Nets.
Yeah, one would expect.
One would expect a victory.
I'm just wondering what was said in that
meeting.
In that meeting,
I'm sure Shams will
give us the scoop. I wouldn't blame Mike Brown. I think it's definitely a players thing of like, let's actually just lock in on the season, because they say that January is like the dark days of the NBA season. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like, we almost come to All-Star break. We play like 40 plus games.
Yeah,
we're just trying to.
I think the All-Star break is usually where you be like, these are your teams. This is who's out of it. Like, you look at them. You get a little refresh. Recenter yourself a little bit and then see where you can. I think us being 8th will be the reason why we make the play-in. Like we're going to become bad, but we're not terrible yet. The Clippers are on the up. Fair play to them. The Clippers went on a mad run. I think they went like 13 and 2 or something. Yeah. I'll be honest. Put my hands up. I'd written you man off, but. Do you know what the vets are still 7-3. Right they're pulling their weight. James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, they're pulling their weight. They're pulling their weight. They can't be overlooked. They'll probably make it to the play-in.
They're in the playing spot right now.
Mm.
So they can probably make it. I guess they won't have to be worried about OKC getting a. Well, OKC will still get probably a decent pick, but wouldn't be that high. Yeah. Right now the league is just waiting and seeing, man. Really just waiting and seeing. That's how I'm feeling.
I think next time we come back will be basically should be done, trade deadline.
Yeah. Hopefully by then there'll be a big trade. There'll be some movement, there'll be some noise going on.
Right. The TikToks will drop on the day if there is.
Yeah. I will make sure that gets done. Cleveland, Philadelphia. The Joel Embiid saga.
He's been playing well.
But he's been playing well, but there's no consistency in that team.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, he's in and then he's out.
Where are they right now?
They're sick. They're 23 and 19. So they're 4 games above 500. They lost their last game.
And being above 500 is actually crazy.
They're 5-5. I guess they started the year. They started the year with loads of hype because of how Maxey and Edgecombe were doing.
Yeah.
But they weren't actually winning that many games.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
You got that rookie hype.
Yeah. So I don't know. This year is shaping up to be a confusing year. I can't tell you what the playoffs is going to look like right now.
I'll tell you the winner of the NBA championship is coming out the West. I'll tell you that much.
You think so?
Yeah. If we had sticky notes, I'd say that right here.
To be honest,
We'd revisit that.
The Thunder they're still being they're 37 and they're 37 in it. They're still
the Thunder. They're just coming out the West.
Well, I guess yeah. Denver has a chance. Well, Denver has a chance when Jokic comes back for sure. I don't know about San Antonio. I don't think they have the XP.
Not yet.
Rockets are full.
It's gonna be nice to see Wemby's first playoff run. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely should be his first playoff run. If he can stay healthy. That's the whole new thing, like.
Yeah.
If Wemby can stay healthy, it'll be very interesting to see. I don't know. They're managing him well. To be honest with you. They're managing him well.
You know how we're talking about trades?
Mm.
Like,
Somebody get traded?
no, Rich Paul. I've got 2 things for you. Rich Paul has made it clear to the Mavericks that he wants Anthony David traded by the next week. That's one of them. And then the entire NBA is circled around Giannis Antetokounmpo status to the Bucks. And Ja Morant is there for the Bucks for Ryan Rollins, filler, and a first-round pick.
As in you? Oh, okay. Oh, he's there. Okay,
No,
okay.
not gonna do that. But if that was the trade, I would. But the Warriors plan to explore acquiring LeBron, Giannis this summer. One of them, I assume.
Why do they want 40-year-old LeBron? Are they all right? Bro, okay. Let me address the first thing you said. Rich Paul. What is he doing?
Clutch fans, bro. Be careful what you say. They'll be parked outside your house.
No, but like, why? Like, why does he want AD moved? Moves to where, bro?
Yeah, that would surely be. Well, I guess that's either lots of small pieces or just another superstar.
I've been seeing Chicago or Atlanta. Atlanta in my head still does not make any sense.
I
Sending
see that
him
one,
there.
and I don't get it.
To send him to Chicago, okay, cool. But then are they better than what he has right now in Dallas? With Kyrie coming back and Cooper Flag? I would say I would lean towards no, with the Mavericks being better.
What if you send Giannis to Dallas?
Huh?
Yeah, exactly. The NBA makes no sense right now.
You're just no.
It's a possibility.
No, it's not a possibility.
After that trade, anything is possible.
Rich Paul, you need to bake off, bro. There's no reason for anybody to be moved. For AD to be moved. Like, let him stay. He's injured. Let him stay, nurse his hand back to health, and play. The Jar to Milwaukee trade is interesting.
I think Ryan Rollins right now is playing obviously out his mind.
He was. I think he cooled down a little bit. I think he has cooled down a little bit, but they're still not winning games. Like, it's not enough.
No,
it's not enough. And that Grizzlies team, though the Grizzlies team they have a very bright future. Like I think I like what I saw out of Cedric Coward. He looks nice. They got which Spencer brother have they got? Not Pat Spencer. That's your one. Cam Spencer. He's a little bit of a bucket getter. Jaren Jackson is still wondering where the rebounds are, but Jaren Jackson is still he's a competent.
Rebounding in Germany.
Ish.
I mean, not enough for his size, but
did he get a double-double? No, he did not get.
No, they didn't. They only had points on the thing.
I don't think he got a double-double. You can check.
I'll check right now.
But I don't think
he did, but I know he got 30.
Yeah, no, not yet. And then the Anthony Davis business that just doesn't make any sense to me. That one doesn't make any sense to me at all. See, the Rockets don't need to trade anybody.
He got 3 rebounds.
He got 3 rebounds.
Yeah, he got more in London.
12 and 2 is what somebody predicted.
You know what? I was pretty close.
With the Dallas Mavericks, okay. He made it clear he believes that it's his bench. I don't get the sense AD's pounding on the door saying, yeah. They're having conversations, they're not acting within a sense of, they don't need to. Why should they trade him, bro? Why should they trade AD? There's no benefit for the Mavericks to trade AD. There's nothing you're going to get back now that makes sense. Absolutely nothing. Kyrie Irving going to play. And the whole is Giannis situation. Giannis is I don't want to say he's bipolar. But is Giannis... I was going to say is Giannis a tease. I don't know. Maybe that's the word we should use. I know it's a bit crazy. But 1 minute is, this is my home. I want to be here. I want to stay.
He's never...
No, but then you have his guy saying,
but he's never...
Move me.
Explicitly said...
That's what I'm saying. Maybe he's a tease. Maybe he's teasing them.
No, but I've seen people... He's obviously... Milwaukee gave him everything. That's why I think he's obviously... He owes them everything.
Cool. I agree with you. But then why is it every time we're hearing he wants out? As they say, there's no smoke without fire.
He makes the most money in Milwaukee. Like, if he moves anywhere, as he says, it's a fellow Nigerian.
That's what we're doing today. That's what we're doing. All right, say no. I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters about money. They haven't got enough to... They haven't... I'm trying to think about...
I mean, Milwaukee themselves have just ruined their future for the next 5 years anyway.
But the thing is, okay, let's look at these... Kobe had dark days.
Yeah.
In the Lakers. Dirk had dark days.
You could argue Kobe had 10 dark years.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like... Sometimes you just gotta ride it.
I mean, Dirk only won 1, and they still look at how they look at him.
Sometimes you just gotta ride the bad years through.
I think the problem is as well... Yeah,
no, go on.
Obviously, LA is LA, so they knew at some point Kobe was getting something.
Okay.
The Dirk situation that was his second time.
Yeah, and he did have good teams. He did have good teams around him.
They still built good teams around Dirk. The Milwaukee situation is you got none of either things happening right now. No one's coming to Milwaukee, and then they're not building a good team around him. So where do you go from here? You send him to the Bay Area.
They should have kept Dame. I don't even know.
No, but Dame still wouldn't be here till
that's true.
April. So you're basically looking at the same situation. Bay Area.
Somehow the Bucks are 18 and 25.
They should be 25 and 18.
That's not even that horrible, to be honest with you.
At the 11th seed, though.
That's not that bad. That actually isn't that bad. All I can say is, Giannis, stay where you are, bro. Giannis, stay where you are. And that would be it. What? No, you're actually right. Guys are actually complaining about a guy hacking his old... We need to grow up. Elias, we need to grow up, bro. In this league, we need to grow up. Is it that deep, bro? It's a regular season game. It's not the playoffs.
Yeah.
Is it that deep?
I would say so.
You would say it's deep?
No. I just want drama. No, it's
They need to grow up. The Knicks need to grow up. How can you say following a hard foul against Carl Anthony Townsend, the New York Knicks coach Mike Brown hugs, it didn't land well. Maybe it's because it came after a hard foul.
okay. Yeah.
If it's because it came after the hard foul, then calm.
Yeah.
Cool.
And maybe I need to see this foul.
Draymond said, I think I saw the post game or something. Draymond said, "Oh, he can't score on me," and then he went up to Mike, like he was chatting with Mike Brown and saying, like, Mike Brown, you should let him, like, guys like like I get fouls or something like that. He was like, yeah, he can't score on me, which is cool. He chat like we know Draymond has a mouth on him. The hug, it's love and respect. It's love and respect. I understand. I get it, but man, let's grow up, man. Let's get out of our feelings. Like, let's actually get out of our feelings. It's not that deep. It's actually not that deep. I don't know.
So we'll find out.
We will find out.
We'll find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep our ears peeled. Our eyes will be on the trade deadline. Our eyes will be on the market. We're looking forward to seeing who the reserves will be. I actually think it's going to be very interesting to... I don't know how many reserves... Oh, Jalen Duran might be one. We didn't go into the reserves, but I don't have a list. Maybe we should have made a list.
We'll come back.
But next time we'll have...
Next time they'll be released.
They'll be released. But maybe we'll catch... We'll react. We'll give you our reactions to them. It's been another good one. I've been ranting. I'm upset, man. I'm upset. Guys need to just stay calm.
Fine.
Other guys need to trade.
When you find them in the Bay Area,
Nobody's coming to the Bay Area, bro. You men are done, bro.
okay.
You guys are done.
Clip that, chat. chat, clip that for me, chat. Clip that for me, chat.
But anyway, you guys, you know what it is. We've been in the hoop. Catch you guys later.
In there.
Come on. Peace. Yeah.
W's in the chat.
W's in the chat.
Chat, are we not feeling Alu right now?